check, check. Pre-show. Yeah. Alright. La dee da da. Pre-show. Pre-show. 2 minutes. What up, y'all? It's the R9cast, the official blind edition Con Crystal Super Dope Show for Reservoir9.com, representing allgames.com. Oh, pressing buttons. Hold up. Turn that off for a second. My name is SGSKS, aka Electron Banner, aka Stephen D. Gibson, aka that's the flap that makes you snore. Yeah. So saw some movies this week. I took Bridget with me because, you know, I like to have the seat next to me occupado and warm. You feel weird. I don't feel weird. But not most people, feel weird going to the movies alone. I don't mind it. Actually, I kind of prefer it. But that's just me, the hermit. And so, yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Bumblebee. We'll spoil the hell out of that. We'll talk about Shazam. Maybe spoil it. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll talk about this indie game that I played. I finished it today, called Far Lone Sales. I bought it with my money. And then I played it, and the money was gone, and I played it, and then I beat the game, and everything was gone. What else? There's some Sony stuff, but it's kind of not worth talking about, because there ain't no news around Sony. Everybody's like, oh, Iron Man VR is so great. I'm like, really? Really? Are y'all for real right now? I don't know. I think somebody got paid. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt that Iron Man VR is a game that reg gamers would be like, yeah. I'm not saying like casuals, maybe. People who give motion sickness, never. I'm just saying, just by looking at it, I'm like, yeah, nah. Nah. Is it better than Superbot Rescue Mission? Microbot, whatever that thing's called? Astrobot? Is it better than that? If it's not better than Astrobot, kick rocks, says me to Iron Man VR. That's all I'm saying. There's a new bar in the VR world. It's called Astrobot. If you can't beat Astrobot, if it's not better than Astrobot, then it's hot garbage. That's all I'm saying. They raise the stakes on you. Sorry, Sony. You're creating your own demise, basically. You know, you're yeah. I don't have words. They left almost a year ago. Anyway, so we'll see about that. If you guys wanna be part of the thing and the stuff, guess I should why didn't I have to flip over? Mixer. It's like Jetson. Why did I say Jetson? Meet Jorge Jetson. Then let me reset it over here. You see it? That's my mixer page. Meet Jorge. Why don't they have the Spanish version of the Jetsons? That'd be dope, right? Meet Jorge Jetson. His boy Elroy. Elroy. Eli. That's close. Daughter. Judy's a Spanish name. Judith. Julie, maybe Julia. Jane, his wife. Jane. It's a Spanish name. It's not a Spanish name. Not really. Not traditionally. Let's see. Trixie? Wasn't that the robot? That's all right. Trixie's Spanish. Yeah, Jorge Jetson. That's a good one. They should do that. I mean, they did the Black Honeymooners. They could do the Spanish Jetsons. That's all I'm saying. Make it live action, futuristic. That'd be alright. I'd watch that. I probably wouldn't watch that. It'd probably be George Lopez. Then I really wouldn't watch it. Not that I hate George Lopez. It's just like he had a show. He had his time. Just okay. Just retire. Just relax. Retire. You don't need to do nothing else anymore. Why don't you write some movies or something? Anyway, no more rants about George Lopez. I don't know where that came from. Stupid songs. So the movies, but so the game. Well, what's first? Oh my gosh, there's so much. Bumblebee. Saw Bumblebee first because it came out UHD. I was like, gotta build up my collection. Didn't see it in the theater. Heard it was good. So we did that. I bought it. And Bridget's like, I can't tell the difference between the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the 4K. I can't tell the difference. That's because your eyes don't work. That's why. I'm like, yo, there's a difference. Now, you may not mind the difference. You may be like, it looks good enough. You could be part of the good enough generation, the PlayStation 4 people. It's good enough. It's not 4K. It's good enough. I'm still rocking 1080p. It's good enough. Like, come on, son. You want pleasure for your eyes? Then guess what? 4K UHD all the way, baby. And we watched Captain America Winter Soldier. It was just on Blu-ray. I was like, boo, but still, it's a great movie. I realized how good that movie is, and it's still top 3. I'd say it's top 3. Avengers, Winter Soldier, top 3 Marvel movies. It's in the top 3. I don't know the order yet, but it's there because I rewatched it and I was like, you know what? This movie's still good. Even though there's some CG stuff that's like, what? Like his arm, his arm is all CG. Winter Soldier, the metal arm, most of it. So like this is part where Black Widow's on the other side of a car. She's running from him because he about to blow her up, right? And he rolls a grenade or a mine or something under the car with his metal hand, and like the animation wasn't quite right. So I saw it and the fingers were like kind of clunky. I was like, oh, that's I mean, it's a quick little shot, But when you look for it, it's like, okay, yeah, that wasn't the best. But wait, why is this like so messed up? Okay, there we go. But yeah, so Winter Soldier still like that first kick that Captain America does on that one dude on the ship. I was still like, ooh, haha. Still gave me the same reaction. So you know. And then when they threw the grenade in the thing, and then he grabbed Scotty, he's grabbed Black Widow, and she like and shot the window and then jumped through that. I was like, okay, that's all right. And I was like, okay, yeah, the Russos know what they're doing, man. The Russo brothers know how to make it feel good. Like, wow, they know how to pull out the emotion from your chest. It's a skill. Not all movies can do that. Shazam didn't do that. Shazam's action was like Man of Steel action, pretty much, except not as dark. Actually, kind of. You know what it felt like? It felt like Zack Snyder got hit by a bus, survived, of course, but in surviving, his brain was altered, and now he's no longer dark, brooding. Something wrong with you, man? Zack Snyder, he's now Rainbows and Unicorns Zack Snyder. But some of that latent dark and still lives in there. That's what Shazam is. Shazam is like a mixture of little bit, but they put a heavy emphasis on family and stuff, so that's cool. But we're not talking about Shazam right about now. We're talking about the other movie, Bumblebee. Well, actually, let me talk about the Far Lone Sales game first. It's a little indie game. It's like is it FTL? What game where you like your ship management? You run around clicking buttons on ships. It's one of those games. Clicking buttons on the ship is side scroll. You clicking buttons on ship, mixed with inside, mixed with Limbo. That's about it. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is pretty good. There's no spoken dialogue in the game. There's no dialogue at all, actually, in the game. There are words in form of advertisements that live in the world, if you will. It's pretty good. It was like $10 or something like that, or maybe a little bit more. I think it was like 15 on sale for whatever. And I was like, it's on sale. Let me just grab it because it looked kind of cool. And it was cool. It's like, oh, okay, it's one of those games. Yeah, it's very short. It's like 3 hours or something. It's not even long. It's about, I sat down 3 times and played it, and it was done. I was done. But I guess I don't know if I rushed. I don't think I rushed through it, but I didn't exhaust every possibility because it's really just a straight line through the game. There isn't much to it. There is some light puzzle solving, but nothing in a game I can't handle. Know what I mean? But it was cool. If you got extra cash lying around in your accounts, grab it. It's alright. It's not a sponsorship, by the way. I don't know who made it. It's a bunch of Finnish people, I think. Swedish? Maybe Swedish. I don't remember. They had the little dots over some of the vowels. I was like, oh, that's over there. So, but yeah, it's good. So Bumblebee. So Bumblebee is the latest in the line of, I was about to say horrible Transformers movies, but it's not horrible. You know why it's not horrible? Because the humans in it aren't horrible. The other movies have horrible humans. Not horrible humans. It's just not good. You know, I'm like, why is this not that good? Why is this movie dumb? And you realize because the characters are dumb. You don't care about anybody. You care about the Transformers because you remember them. And then you look back at you look back at the cartoon. You're like, wow, that's horrible animation. What the hell was I thinking? You weren't thinking. You were a kid. Yeah. But Bumblebee is different. What's her name? Haley Steinfeld. I think that's the actor. I'll say actor. And she was also the voice of Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen in Spider-Verse. So I was like, oh yeah, that's her. Yeah. And then I started to translate. I was like, oh yeah, that's her. And in watching Spider-Verse, you can't really tell because she's just like, oh, it's a girl, female voice, lady voice. Yeah. Then you see her, it's like, oh, okay. It's not like one of those things where, oh, you have a super unique voice and I'm always going to know your voice. Like Jack Nicholson, you can match the voice to the face and such and stuff like that. She has a a good voice, of course. It's not bad, but it's not distinct, right? But her face is super not super. It's unique within, I guess, young Hollywood female actors. And I was like, what? I'm looking at her, I'm like, where is she from? Cause I did the ancestry, and I'm like, I'm mixed up. I got a lot of. Y'all want to see my ancestry? I don't even know where I got it. Let me see if I got it here. Oh, it's on my phone though. But I should be able to go into. Anyway, I don't care. Maybe next week I'll show you my genes. I don't know, I think I did that the other week. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I was looking at it, I was like, where is she from? Like, let me see. Let me see if I could Google it real quick. Even though I feel creepy Googling young actor name. Actually, I don't feel creepy. I just don't. I have to say that just in case somebody might think it's creepy. So that I realize that it is creepy and that it's not. Because I realize that it sounds creepy to some. Does that make sense? Right. Haley Steinfeld. Was she in Ender's Game? Hold up. She was in Ender's Game. Huh. IMDb. Steinfeld. I spelled it wrong. Oh yeah, she was in Ender's. Okay. She's 18 in the movie. I don't know how old she is actually, but Pitch Perfect 2, True Grit, blah blah blah. All right. So Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, Bumblebee, Minek Color. Oh, video short. I don't know what that is. Pitch Perfect 3, I guess. Haley Steinfeld. Is she a singer? Hold up. God darn it. Actress, soundtrack producer, motion bird, thanks stuff. Okay. Huh. So, I want to go to. Why did I look her up? Oh, her nationality. Why did I go to IMDb? I'm dumb. Well, I want to see what she's into also. Romeo and Juliet 2013. I didn't see that. What was that one? What was Romeo and Juliet 2013? Let me see. I don't remember that one. Oh, yeah, I don't remember that one. Douglas Booth? Who's that? I don't know. Back to Heather, favorite to blah blah blah. A lot of TV, a lot of shorts. That's how you. I get that how you come up in the thing. You gotta do a lot of TV, a lot of shorts. Shorts. I'm shorts. 3 Days to Kill. The Homesman. When Marnie was there, The Keeping Room, 10,000 Things Perfect 2. Barely Legal. Taylor Swift, Bad Blood. Oh, video short. Anyway, sure. All right, so let me do this again. She's a producer. I don't know what she's a producer of. So let's do that. Not age. Nationality. Back. What's the word? Whatever. We'll do that first. Nationality, race. Wow. American. That's a good answer. Very good answer. She's American. Of course I could have figured it. What nationality? Ethnicity. That's what I'm thinking about. Ethnicity. That's the word. We can say that, hey, this is from My Social. I have never heard of this site before. No, it's from, I'm sorry, celebriligions.com. Okay, sure. We can say that Haley Steinfeld has at least 30% of Filipino descent. Yeah, okay. As everybody knows, we can see Asian part of her face as for your information and yeah, she has Asian. Yeah, I can see the Polynesian in there. You see the picture? Yeah, you see the picture right there. You can see a little bit in the cheeks. And yeah, the cheeks. The eyes, yeah, sure, cheeks. Her mother, Cheryl Domasin, is known for having Filipino, German, British, and a bit of Spanish. Haley's maternal grandfather Peter Loresca Domasin, was half Filipino, half African American. Aha! So what is it like? It's kind of known, or what did they say? Oh, if her grandfather was, then... I mean, father. If her father was... Oh, her father. If her grandfather was, then yeah. Father was Jewish ancestry of Romanian and Russian Jews. Oh, that's where she gets Steinfeld from. Okay, cool. Knowledge. All right, that's it. Done with the done. Okay, so they didn't do the thing in the Discord, so I'm gonna have to do it myself. Gotta do self-service up and I can't even talk. Self-service up and I said it again. I feel like Trump can't talk. Self-service up in her. Self-service up in her. Self-service up in her. Self-service up in her. Boom. Self-service up in here. Show has started. Boom. Okay, sorry. They probably knew. They just don't care. They don't care. They don't really want to hurt me. They don't really want to make me cry, but they don't care. Anyway, so Bumblebee. Why Bumblebee was better than all of the other Transformer movies happens within the first 5 minutes of the flick. That's part of it. The rest of it happens for the rest of the movie. And Haley Steinfeld is and John Cena are two actors that propel this movie higher than the other ones. Those are the other two reasons of why this movie is better. The robots in disguise. You've seen him before. Bumblebee, you've seen him before. The cool thing is that he speaks in the beginning. He's like, oh, and you see where he gets his voice module or whatever ripped out of his freaking throat by who did that? It was one of the triple changes. I don't know. They were both triple changers. There's a female and a male. I don't remember that. Dude, okay. Let's go back. The beginning of Bumblebee is, you've seen it, where is Optimus Prime. They're fighting on Cybertron. They're fighting the Autobots are fighting the Decepticons on Cybertron, and it's like, okay, this is what I'm talking. This is G1 right here, right? Even though Bumblebee's not a bug, he's like a future superistic, Autobot car or whatever. And he comes up, hey, Optimus, sorry I was late to traffic. I was like, oh snap, this is Bumblebee, son, he's talking. And then, Optimus like, don't worry, Bumblebee. The only problem, one problem with the beginning part with Optimus and Bumblebee and Ironhide was there, and dude, what's it with the ears? I can't remember. Not the ears. Who else was there? RC was there. RC looked just like the freaking 1986 anime movie. I was like, yo, they got RC perfect. I was like, oh snap. I should have made a clip and showed, like, look at RC right there. It was so good. I was like, okay, I could probably pull it up actually, but I don't want to do that because that is. Anyway, so it was, it was a CG robot fight. And we looked at the behind the scenes. They were like, yeah, we didn't have a lot of time to do this. I was like, what? You didn't have a lot of time? And then I think they did animation or like VFX breakdowns, and they showed how like the robots were without all the shading and the lighting. Dude, that stuff does not. All of the magic happens on the last passes of rendering on that stuff, because just the models and how they're built and stuff, you're looking at it, it's like, that looks like worse than video games right now. That's not that good. And then they throw on them lights and stuff on reflections. It's like, okay, there to go. There you put all the put all them materials and stuff in there. You're like, oh, ooh, that's nice right there. So, because it was like a lot of deleted scenes or what have you, and that's where they didn't finish the effects all the way. So that's where they showed some of that stuff. I was like, oh. So it gives me hope, basically, because I'm like, oh man, I suck at CG Blender, and I look at that, I'm like, oh, I'm not that far away, actually. I just need to get my design right, you know what I mean? But other than that, I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, it was I mean, it felt like a episode of Transformers. If I'm being for real, Bumblebee felt like an episode of the Transformers, like maybe a 2-parter or something, or a 4-parter. It was almost 2 hours long. And basically, there's some tropes in it. So Bumblebee, they're fighting on Cybertron. Everybody's going to different parts of the galaxy in order to gather all the Autobots to meet on Earth, right? So Prime says, "Go, Bumblebee, go to Earth. I found a place for you. Go to Earth and protect it from, and make it secure. Establish a base there on Earth for us." And so Bumblebee's like, "All right, Prime, peace out, homie." It's like, I'll buy you some time or whatever. And, Prime does this hero stuff and flips around and beats up everybody. And then you got the touch. There it is. Actually, there's a part in the movie where that happens. That song plays, and I was like, "Oh snap! Okay, this movie is the Transformers movie. All that other stuff that happened the last night, blah blah blah, whatever Michael Bay touched before. Ignore that. This Bumblebee is the first Transformers movie. Period. Because they literally did everything in this movie that they needed to do that none of the 7 previous, however many movies there were, they didn't do them. None of those movies did any of the "you got the touch." They didn't do the Bumblebee that was a Volkswagen. They didn't do any of the stuff that they needed to do. Although this movie does tie into those movies, which I guess it was kind of it had to. But I think his name Travis Knight is the guy who directed it, who was an animator. He did Kubo in the 3 Strings or whatever that movie was. He was animation before. Animation director and an animator, I believe. So he was a pretty good choice for a robot CG movie, basically, with humans. And some of the shots, like the last fight scene where they're in a shipyard, basically. There's a lot of practical stuff there where I forgot his name, throws Bumblebee up against this big metal house thing, and the house is practical. All that stuff is practical. So they had the house there, and they crushed it in a way that, and they matched it. I was like, that looks, wow, okay, that was kind of cool. So it's that's movie making though, but whatever. Yeah, I like Kubo, whatever it's called, and the 3 strings or the 2, whatever the strings are. That was cool. So I might have to follow him. I mean, it wasn't the super best, oh man, but it wasn't super bad. They did have a deleted scene where Bumblebee is curious, and because he's in the garage all day, and he goes into the main house and he just destroys it all. And he plugs into the electrical outlet, which sends a signal to the bad guys, Decepticons, and for their location. But besides that, it turns all the appliances in the house into evil appliances, not Decepticons, just right. So the dishwasher's trying to eat the kids, and it's kind of funny. But I'm glad they deleted it, because I would have been rolling my eyes so hard watching that. I'd be like, oh hell no. So I'm glad they deleted, but they put a lot of work in that, because all the effects were done pretty much, except for a few. But I was like, damn, okay, shoot. So, the brother with the afro, I don't know what his name was. He seemed like he was Brazilian. I don't know what his. Well, he was American. He didn't have an accent or anything, but I don't know. He had a crazy name like Momo. I guess I'm gonna pull up the Bumblebee page because I'm a dummy. Bumblebee. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Bumblebee. IMDb, baby. Bye. Bumblebee's design is alright. I don't mind it. It's cool. I liked his voice. He was good. Ironhide was in it. Ironhide was in it in the beginning, but he didn't speak. And that's where they messed up. They needed to have him come out, be like, Ironhide, blah, blah, blah. come on, Prime, let's come back to Brian. But he got that southern draw. I'm like, and it's Peter Cullen, he does the same voice. So why couldn't you do? I think Peter Cullen does Soundwave too as well. Whatever. They had whoever did Shockwave sounded just like the dude. What was I looking? Why did I come to see Bumblebee? Oh, the actor's name, the dude with the afro. George Lindenborg Jr. Memo is his name. Okay, what is he? Bumblebee, Spider-Man Homecoming. He's in that. I didn't realize he was in that. Huh. He's in Alita. He's in a lot of movies. Critical Thinking. Sean Spider-Man. Briggsy Bear. The Land, Last Chance, Graceland. Anyway, I don't care. So, close that again. So the first fight on Cybertron was dope because Starscream was there, Shockwave was there. They said the Megatron was gonna. There was a rumor that Megatron was gonna be there, but I think they cut him out. Optimus Prime. Wait, who was it? Ratchet, not Ratchet. No, I think Ratchet. I think was there in the beat. Yeah, he was. He was the first one they showed. Ratchet, and then Sideswipe. Is it Sideswipe? The guy. He's got like the light up ears that talk. His mouth is covered, like Optimus, but he has like freaking not squares, but and they light up when he talks. Anyway, what they used to. Well, no, did they? But anyway, he was in it. I was like, oh, wasn't it look just like him? I was like, oh yes, thank you. Like I said, RC was there, looked just like her. I was like, yes. And then Soundwave was there, sounded just like Soundwave. I was like, yes. He said, Ravage, attack. And he pressed the, and then Ravage came out. Blah blah blah. Only problem I have with Ravage is I have the original Ravage that's all black. But I don't remember Ravage. I remember Ravage being black and a little bit of gray. But in this one, Ravage was black, red, and white. So it looked more like Ravage than the freaking Bay Transformers, which is like I was like, what the hell is that? Who else was in there? So since it was RC, then it was kind of the time of after Rodimus Prime should have been in that. Let me see. I gotta go back over here again. You got the touch. So they played that. That was let's see. Bumblebee opening fight night. What the hell are you talking about? 3 minutes. So I guess it's not that long. You got the fight. So I'm gonna turn down the RTL. So there, boom, 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 boom. Cybertron. Let me see. Let me pull it over here. All right, wait. Stop it. There's RC. So quick. All right, and that's what's okay. Wait, so fast. So there's Ratchet. Can you see it? Let me put it over here. There's Ratchet. Looks pretty good. There's what his face is with the ears. Let me play it real quick. There's RC. So there's RC. Is that Sideswipe? I don't know who that is. I can't tell. But RC, look at RC. Look just like. Okay, I gotta make it bigger. I gotta make it bigger, and then I gotta make it. Oh, it's not even on YouTube. Hold on, let me go back over here. What is stupid? I hate you. How do you say? Ads. I'm glad you're muted, you sons of bitches. Zinkum ping po. See, yeah, they do light up. I knew what I was talking about. So I wish that YouTube would not do just 5 seconds. I wish it would do more than or less than 5. Where are you? Where are you, RC? Where are you, my dear? Okay, I understand. Oh, Braun was in it too? I think I just saw Ironhide over there. See, there's RC. I don't know who that is. Is that Cup? I'm not sure. It might be Sideswipe. Oh no, that's Cliff Jumper. That's Cliff Jumper because he got on was that I think that might have been a cutscene too, where they Cliff Jumper didn't make this movie. He didn't survive. He got. So there's what's his name? I don't remember. There's Bumblebee. That's Bumblebee. There's Braun. There's Braun. He looks just like him. I'm just so. I don't know who that is in the back though. I mean, I'm sure somebody's gonna do a video like breaking it down. So there's those are just this Sentinels. I forgot what they're called. Those Decepticons. There's Optimus. There's a Richard Ironhide right there. He should have talked. I'm telling you, man. You got the touch. No, that's not the right. That's the wrong song. How does it go when Optimus Prime jumps in that 86 movie? He goes, Autobots, there's Bumblebee, future Bumblebee. He's like what is he, a Bugatti or something? It's crazy. Hi, Prime, I'm here. Something like that. He didn't sound that goofy, but was that Starscream? That might have been Starscream that he kicked. Maybe not. Traffic or something. There's Soundwave. That's my boy right there. Soundwave be like, Mega Chamber, blah blah blah. Actually, he looks really good. Look at Soundwave. Look at him. I think his eyes are too close. His eyes are too close together. That doesn't make sense. Did they have that separation like that? I don't remember. I guess so. But they got the color right and everything, man. There's Starscream. There they go. Look at him. He looks just like him. Why was it so difficult? Why was it so difficult? Here's my question. Why was it so difficult for Michael Bay to do this? You remember what Starscream looked like, right? Man. It's like, I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand. You got the touch. There's Shockwave, your boy. Where's Thundercracker? I never had Starscream. I had Thundercracker, which is basically the same. I don't know what happened to Thundercracker. Was kind of my favorite. He wasn't my favorite Decepticon. Soundwave was my favorite Decepticon in the animated, because it's just his voice was like Megatron, blah, 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 Megatron, something like that. You know. I figured out how to do the actual effect. It's just a vocoder, basically. That's all it is. And they do certain notes on it. But anyway, Starscream. I never liked Shockwave, but I had Thundercracker, which is just a color variant of Starscream, and I was like, yeah, this is what I got. I like him. So that's, and also wait, let me go back again here, if you will. Let me see if I can. It's a little. Let me see what the settings is. 720. Let me do 1080. Get a little bit more clear. Not that much clear. Anyway, but look how simple this is to do, but still have like that detail of, yo, this is dope CG here. You know, this is not blocky, because they discussed that in the behind the scenes. They were like, yeah, the cartoon had blocky. We couldn't really do that, so we had to kind of adapt, you know, a futuristic or whatever they said sensibility to the blockiness of the original characters, but still maintain the design language of the original. I was like, yes, thank you. And they did it. So that's Prime. He's got the mask. You don't see his ugly lips, which is Michael Bay made so many bad decisions on the first 29 Transformer movies. As what's up, Kaijudo? They always want to make things look like they can exist in reality, so they make them look like junk and not like the 80s cartoon. Yeah, but the 80s cartoon, you can't. I think what this guy did, Travis Knight, I believe his name is. Maybe it's not. He did the best of both worlds, where he made them look. I mean, Bumblebee doesn't look like Bumblebee, but that's good, because Bumblebee was an ugly ass Transformer in the cartoon. But he looks good in this movie because he looks kind of like a little puppy or whatever because of the eyes. But look at Prime. Look at Prime. Come on, that's Prime. You don't even need to be like, oh, I don't know. I don't like this little dividend here, and he didn't have that much dirty metal. Man, come on, son. And they almost put some kind of human anatomy in it with the kind of like, we have tendons that come like here, like go down. That's where you get that little triangle right here. They haven't put that in there, which is kind of cool. But like I said before, what I was saying before is that what I was saying before was that the sound of Optimus Prime's gun is one of the most iconic sounds from the 80s, comparable to the TIE Fighter cry, or the lightsaber, all that stuff. Optimus Prime's gun sound is iconic. It was not in this. The one thing that they didn't do was that. If they would have put that in, this would be perfect. I'd be like, yo, just watch the first 3 minutes of Bumblebee. That's Transformers right there. That's it. That's all you need, son. Forget Michael Bay. Michael Bay, you look at Michael Bay's Bumblebee and you look at this Bumblebee, like, okay, I like Travis' Bumblebee. It's way better. So there's Ironhide. I believe that's Ironhide. Yeah, that's Ironhide. He didn't talk like I said. It was very disappointing. It's the Sentinel. There's Starscream. I don't know who the heck that is. I don't know who that is. I think that's what's his name? That goes to Earth. Shockwave. Oh, that might be That's not Thundercracker. It might be Thundercracker. No, but he's Thundercracker was purple, dark purple. Kaijudo likes the cartoon Bumblebee. His personality is there, but nah, his face is. Ugh. Dude, robot lips don't. Even in this movie, the robot lips are kind of like because Decepticons have robot lips, and I was like, But I guess that's the only way they can do it. All right, so wait, so there's RC. I don't know who that is. There's Ironhide right there. There's Ironhide. Boom. Yep, that was him. There's Bumblebee and Optimus. And you look at the size comparison. I think they got it right. I think I think he was bigger in the first one, right? Because he's supposed to be one of the smallest. What are they, micro bots or what? They had a certain designation of Clip Jumper, Bumblebee. The one that I had, I totally forgot his name. A Windjammer or something. I just Windjammer or something like that. Because he says, I don't care about robot looks because I don't date robots. What are you trying to tell us? I'm trying to say that the design language of things that you look at are important. Like you see a car, you're like, damn, that looks good. I love the way that car looks. That doesn't mean you're going to go home and stick some bananas in the tailpipe. No. You just like how it looks. Some cars are fugly. You're like, yeah, I'm not driving that. You know? And so, as far as design aesthetics, design language, what they did here, like Bumblebee right here is basically what Bumblebee looks like on Earth, except his chest is different because, you know, it's a bug. His head is pretty much the same. He's got the little ears and thing. And all those things kind of like, you see how his eyes are droopy right there? He's like sad all the time for the most part. It helps emote. You know, it helps with the emotions of Bumblebee. And when he talked in Bumblebee, he reminded me of the cartoon Bumblebee. How he's always hanging out with Spike and da-da-da. Except in this, he's hanging out with Charlie. This is the movie Bumblebee. Because, you know, this is not a game. That's the thing. So it looks like War for Cybertron 12, right? But no, this is Bumblebee the movie. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Yes. And how he talked. And I was so mad when whatever his name was, I can't remember his name, one of the Triple Changes ripped his voice out. I was like, oh man, I wanted to hear some more Bumblebee. But it's part of the plot, so he can't communicate. And also another trope that I didn't like, but it had to be, was that he got his ass whooped. When he got to Earth, the two Decepticons, well, it was just I think it's Blitzkrieg actually. He beat him bad. He beat him not physically. I mean, he ripped his voice box out, but he beat him so bad that he got amnesia. He lost his memory and he lost his voice. And so that's the whole thing. So he's a fish out of water. He's in Earth. He's in Earth. He's at Earth. He's on Earth. And he has to try to communicate without having a voice box. And so Charlie ultimately takes a radio out of an old vet that she's fixing up and puts it in him. And he uses that, you know, that's how he communicates with the radio, and that's carried on throughout the other movies. But I would hope, rumors are that he, the director or the movie studio, Hasbro, whoever's in charge, said that this is basically a Transformers reboot. So I hope that they fix his voice, because the best part of Bumblebee kind of being one of the best parts of Bumblebee is his is his voice and his kind of youthful optimism, if you will. And he's like a nice guy robot, if you will. So when he was on Earth, he got to Earth. He didn't lose his voice yet. He didn't have to fight yet. But the humans were there, like, oh, because he crashed and it was the humans were there. Kaichiro says, oh snap, that's the movie. That's legit Transformers. That's how you do it. Yes, this is Bumblebee. I obviously you haven't seen Bumblebee, but this is Bumblebee. And so even looks like Cybertron. It's crazy how much they got right in this Bumblebee movie. Travis, believe his night. I'm gonna look up his name again because I hate saying it and it's like wrong or something. So let me look up his name real quick. Should have just left it open. So it was okay. I don't need to see that. Yeah, Travis Knight. I was right. Travis Knight. So let's keep on. Oops. Let's keep on with this here. So that's the pod. Zoom. Fly away from Earth, and then from Cybertron, and then that's the end. Yeah, that's the end. All right, so we can get out of here. Dun, 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 dun. So, also, oh wait, you know what? Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. Gosh darn it. Gosh diggity darn it. I could do it here. Because on the Blu-ray, DVD, whatever, they have there's kind of a special that the intro fight on Cybertron. They do a special thing where every time a new Transformer comes on screen, that's kind of front and center, they freeze and they put up like a detail like info screen about them. Like you see like was Ratchet, this type of robot, but I mean just medic, blah blah blah, and they do that for everybody. I was like, oh, that's got a dope right there. Except do they do Optimus? I don't know if they do Optimus Prime because everybody knows him, but I was like, okay, that's dope. Let me see if they have it here. Bumblebee intro fight characters. Spelled characters wrong. I put car haters. Oh, it's Blitzwing. Blitzwing is the fight where he gets his throat ripped out. No, they don't have it here. They don't have it here. Cybertron scene. Classic G1 references. Is that? No, I think that's just some fan. Oh yeah, that's where Cliffjumper dies on the moon. I think they were on the moon. They had Cliffjumper and they stabbed him. They stabbed his ass. Decepticons or Autobots. Bumblebee director breaks down Transformer G1 designs. Yeah, so it's up there. You can go look at it. But it's definitely so wait, what is, let me look at the IMDb. I want to know what the different robots are called. So let's see. We have all the wait, hold up. Where's okay, see full cast, because I guess all the humans get top billing. That's messed. I guess that's how it works. Voice work. All the voice workers get nothing. Okay, Bumblebee, Dylan O'Brien. Who's that? Who's Dylan O'Brien? I don't know. So Peter Cullen, of course, is Optimus Prime. Of course, is Optimus Prime. Well, I'm gonna put that in my movie queue. Yeah, I mean it's a good movie. It's good emotions. Haley does a thing. Angela Bassett was Angela Bassett was Shatter. Oh snap! I didn't know that. Shatter was the female Decepticon that was wrecked, and she was the Dropkick. Who the heck was Dropkick? Blitzwing. David Sobolov. I don't know what that is. RC, Great Griffin. RC was so good. So John Bailey did Shockwave and Soundwave. It's not hard to do Soundwave. Anybody can do Soundwave. But Shockwave, he sounded just like Shockwave. I don't know if he was the original. Wheeljack was the name of the with the glowy ears. That's Wheeljack. Cliff Jumper, Brawn, Decepticon Shoulder, Ratchet. Yeah, we know Ratchet. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the voice actor. Dropkick. I don't remember what Dropkick was or who Dropkick was. Man, Justin Theroux, Dropkick. It's kind of weird because like, I mean, some of it is like a little bit. They put a little bit of effects on the voice, but if you think about it, you're like, okay, yeah. Now that I think about like, what's her name, Shatter, her voice, I'm like, oh yeah. Angela, but yeah, okay, Angela Bassett. I mean, you could tell Optimus Prime is, but Bumblebee is like, yeah, you can hear it. They put a little bit of sprinkle, a little bit of Transformer metal sprinkle on it, but it's not like. I think it was a little too heavy on the Michael Bay stuff. Everything was kind of too heavy on that, but that's dope. I love it. 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 Let's see. Yep. Dennis Singletary was Ratchet's voice. See? You notice, right? You notice. No Ironhide. Come on, son. Missed opportunity. Every time there's a fight with Optimus Prime and Ironhide is there, because Ironhide is like the number one, if you will. Although I think Bumblebee is the number. Well, Bumblebee's a scout, right? Or was Scout the scout? See, I'm so upset with the Michael Bay Transformers. I stopped watching them. I didn't watch the last night. I think I watched the one before that. I watched the first Donnie Wahlberg one. Not Donnie Wahlberg. What the heck is his brother? Mark Wahlberg. I watched the first one. I didn't watch that, whatever the last one was. Anyway. Every time there's a fight in the cartoon anyway, and Optimus Prime is there, guess who's there? Ironhide is always there. And Ironhide is like, come on, Prime. You know? He's like the old timer that's like the second in command, basically. Come on, Prime. We got to burn these Decepticons. None of that 80s goofballs. Even though that might have been too much goofballiness, but that's like a little bit of like a thank you for watching the cartoon, basically. But there were a lot that one when they put the you got the touch. They did that. I was like, oh snap, because basically she already has Bumblebee. He's in vehicle mode. They drive to like a cliffside beach thing or whatever. All the kids are hanging out. You know, it's one of those things. And the cool kid, the cool boy is like, hey, I'm gonna jump off this cliff into the water. Who's gonna come with me? And then she's out of Bumblebee. And then Bumblebee kind of hits her, and to make her go forward. And he's like, oh, we have a volunteer. But before he hits her, he plays that, you got the touch. I was like, you motherflowers, y'all did your homework. I was like, okay, all right. When that happened in the movie, I was like, okay, this is legit G1 love. And that's one of the reasons why Bumblebee is better than all of the rest of the Bay Transformers hot garbage atrocities. For real. I mean, if you want to just look at those movies, the Bay movies, as just a lesson in CG stuff or whatever, maybe design, maybe not design because it's a little too complicated, sure. There are lessons to be learned from those movies. And he makes a good action movie, I'm not going to lie. But the human side in this was really strong because basically Charlie, her characters, her dad passed away from cancer? No, a heart attack. I think he had a heart attack. And so he passed away, and she's still upset, obviously. She just turned 18. They used to work on this vet in the garage, and she's forever trying to fix it. So she goes to a junkyard to get parts, to barter, $30 for a bucket of parts because I want to fix up my Corvette. She goes there after working at the fair or whatever she works as, squeezing lemonade and stuff. And Bumblebee happens to be at that junkyard, basically. It's a very clean junkyard, but it's a junkyard nonetheless. And so first she sees him, like, oh, it's a bug, okay. And then she she buys her parts, whatever. She goes home. Next day, I think she comes by and she says, "I want the bug. I'll do whatever you want. Da 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 da. Today's my birthday." Or she said today's my birthday the day before, and then she came, and then the old guy there, "Happy birthday, take it." And she takes. She says, "Oh, if I started, then it's mine. I'll work here forever. I don't care." And he's like, "We're not hiring, but it's yours, kid. Happy birthday," something like that. And so she takes Bumblebee home, and yeah, she loves on him. And then he transforms, and he's like a scared. Remember, he has amnesia, so he's a scared after his flight with Blitzwing. And I like the size differences. Like in the first Michael Bay Transformers, Bumblebee was always the smaller Transformer, and in the Bayverse, he was like the same size as I forgot what that cop car was called, but when they were fighting, remember, he was kind of the same size, like really. But in this one, Blitzwing, he's a triple changer, so he was a plane and a helicopter and a car. No. He was Blitzwing was the helicopter and the wait. At first, he was the jet. He's the jet. He's the jet and the car. Sorry. Anyway, so he grabbed him at one point just before he rips out his throat, and they're probably in the commercial where he shows a scene where he's flying up a cliff and he's dragging Bumblebee up, in the rocks, whatever action scene, and you can see the size difference where he's just holding him like this. Bumblebee's a little dude, and Blitzwing is just like what, Bumblebee got no. But Bumblebee, here's another thing. The fight choreography in this movie is kind of dope, because Bumblebee is like, yo, he's doing all kind of, he's doing flips, and he's grabbing the head and then flipping back down, because the bigger robot, everybody's bigger than him, right? So he flips on the shoulders, and he does like how the Black Widow does, how Black Widow does when she flips up on the shoulders and goes back down and flips them with the legs. He did that a couple times. I was like, oh snap, he's flipping dudes. I was like, okay, all right, he's doing the knee to the head. I was like, yo, this is like real fighting. This is like MMA Transformers right here. I was like, this is way better. Way better. I was super impressed with that. Kaijudo says, I saw only 2 Bay movies, Transformers and Revenge of the Fallen. I like Revenge of the Fallen. The other ones suck. Take all of those. You haven't seen the other ones, which, whatever. They're all kind of the same suckage. It's just a bunch of craziness, right? Watch Bumblebee. Bumblebee is... Because even though there's not a whole bunch, it's not a huge scale. There's only 3. Well, at the beginning there's a lot of Transformers, but for the most part, it's Bumblebee, Shatter, and Blitzwing. That's it. Those are the only 3 basically on Earth, and they make it work with just that. And then the army's there. John Cena is like the army dude, and John Cena is hilarious. Not in this movie because they didn't put all the funny parts, but there's the outtakes and stuff, and they just went off script for real. I was like, okay, they should put that in the movie. They should put a lot of stuff in the movie. But John Cena's character is, by the end, you're like, okay, I like you. Kaiju says, I'm gonna watch Bumblebee. I have it in my movie. Watching it in VR tonight. Okay, cool. Let me know how that VR looks for Bumblebee. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I won't spoil it for. I mean, there's nothing really to spoil. It's the prequel to the other movie. It is a prequel to the other movie. They set everything up, but I heard like the rumor is that they're going in a different direction than the Bay movie, so they're probably gonna redo those. Which, please, yes, because at the end he does turn into a Camaro. But yeah, I don't know. Oculus Go VR, not PSVR. Oculus Go is great for media. Oh, Oculus Go. I mean, I have the one where I can put my phone in, so I can just. I don't know if they have an app to make movies VR. I guess if you do 360, if you change, that wouldn't work though. I was gonna say if you change a regular movie into 360, it wouldn't work. You have to shoot at 360, but it's not 6-degree VR. It's only 3, but it's dope. Nah, dude, go get it. Go better screen res. Yeah. I'll think about it. What are those, like $200? It's close to clear. Yeah. Well, but the thing is, I'm watching 4K. I'm watching the 4K Bumblebee. I'm like, yo, this is super clear. You can't get no much clearer than this. 200, but maybe. I'm still waiting on the VR stuff because there's so many different new ones coming out. Like now, I mean, now is a new wave. You know, rumors of PSVR 2 coming out and stuff, and Oculus. I think Valve had a VR thing or something. I think there was a hardware leak or something about Valve doing a VR. I was like, so, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that if I were to get one, I'd probably get a go. Quest is the one for video games. No, I'm not getting. No, I don't care about the wireless or Quest or all that stuff. Because I'm not like my space is not. I'm not in a giant warehouse where I gotta run around do laps. I'm good with wires. So, yeah. But yeah, Bumblebee is dope. I mean, it's not dope, but it's a Transformers movie that us Transformers fans deserve, and this is what we were expecting when Michael Bay first did the first one. Haley Steinfeld is way better than Shia LaBeouf. I mean, obviously, better to look at, better actor, better tears, better emotions. I dribbled a little bit. I was like, oh snap, okay, you know. And the way that they portrayed, they had the kids there making fun of her, the fact that her dad's dead. I was like, dad's messed up. Dang, you know. I was like, shoot, stop, please, you know. It's good. I was like, yeah, all right. And just Travis Knight is on my list now. He's on the watch list. I'm gonna see what he does next. No, Quest is only $300. It's the Oculus without the $1 million PC. On Transformers scale of 1 to 20, I'm about 11. Yeah, I'm not super into all the mythology or the comic books and all like that. I just watched the cartoon. I watched the movie, 86, of course, the only movie. And I was like, yay, Transformers! And then I dove deep into video games and left cartoons and anime behind, kind of. I was more of a GoBots and Rock Lords. GoBots? Ugh. Dude, you know what? They should have kept it in the movie. There's a deleted scene where the Afro Kid and Haley's and Bumblebee, they're driving away or something. And this is when he first finds out that Bumblebee is a Transformer, basically. They never say the word Transformer. But he's like, oh, I know what he is. He's a GoBot. And it was a funny scene that they did not put in the movie. And I was like, okay, you know what? That would have been hilarious. But they didn't. I don't know why they did. I thought that Hasbro gained the control over GoBots. I'm not too sure. But I guess maybe it's a rights thing. But they should have put that in the movie. That would have been funny. I was like, oh, okay. That would have been real funny. And then Bumblebee maybe gave him an attitude or something. That would have been funny. Yeah, that GoBot scene was... I was like, okay. All right. That's... Oh, there's a lot of little things like that in the movie. Not a lot, but there's enough to be like, okay, these guys know what's up. This is G1 for real. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and everybody that was like, when they did the behind the scenes, like Travis Knight was like, yeah, man, when I was growing up, this is what I was watching. I was watching G1 Transformers, and then they went to the other dude, the art director. Yeah, Transformers. They're all like the same age, so they're all around the same age. So they were all like, yeah, Transformers. That's what we were watching. So I was like, boom. Scooter. I don't remember the name. Leader 1 and whatever the evil jet. No, the evil guy was a motorcycle, right? What was his name? I don't remember. Leader 1 was a plane, I believe. And the motorcycle dude was the evil dude, and I don't remember his name. What was his name? What was the evil GoBots leader's name? What do you think? Yeah, I can't. All I know is Leader 1. That's it. It was so that animation was so not good. But that being said, Transformers animation, Cyclone or something like that. Transformers animation wasn't the best either, but it looked less kiddie than the GoBots, even though the GoBots was probably cleaner and more consistent. Because there was plenty of like animation errors in Transformers cartoon. They like coloring, Starscream the wrong color, and I'm like, yo, what did y'all just messing it all up? Scooter was a red robot that hung out with the kid. And too many. Yeah, it was really super. But there is the one Transformers that happened after the movie after the 86 movie, the one Transformers show, animated show, not show, but the Transformers, the original. After the movie came out, there was one episode that was crazy. The animation was like, it was straight up anime. I was like, yo, this is this looks better than the animation looked better than the movies. And it was basically about all the I talked about this a long time ago, where it was about all the like the Dinobots and all the beasts and all the different variants of Transformers fought one another. And I think Rodimus was there, and RC was probably there, and the helicopter dude that was like dating RC. I don't know if they were dating, but you know what I'm saying. Hanna-Barbera did go as that's what. Yeah, I was about to say it looked like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. So that's the problem. And honestly, it was more about the design, cause like Cyclone or whatever his name is, motorcycle dude, Wheelie. No, that wasn't it. His arms were like tubes with the line. I was like, and he had like claw hands or something. I was like, nah, no. I understand they're trying to make it so that, oh yeah, when he goes, he grabs the wheel and then it makes sense, but it looks ugly. So stop, don't do that. I had one GoBot. I don't remember what it was, but it was so dumb because it was like, and then you flip it up, you flip the legs out, and you pull the arms out, and that's how you train. I'm like, that's so dumb. But that being said, not Cliff Jumper. You know what? I have to look it up again because I always forget. I think it's Windjammer is the name of the Transformer that my first Transformer that I had. And okay, where the heck did I go? Here we go. Let me see. Let me look up Windjammer real quick. Windjammer Transformer. I think his name is Windjammer. Shop Windjammer. Is that it? No. Transformers. It's gotta be Windjammer. He's a red Transformer. You know what? I'm gonna do it like that. This is how I did it, but that's how I found out before. G1 list. No, I'll see it. Oh wow. I think it was part of the first generation. Well, obviously first generation. But 25 toys in the first generation. Megatron, Optimus Prime, Soundwave, Buzzsaw. Windcharger. My first was Hot Rod. My friend that had double-sided Transformer, he collected a lot of them. Double-sided? Which one is that? Yeah, this is what did I say? Windjumper? What's his name? Windcharger. Yeah, this is him. This is Windcharger. Let me change the thing here. You can see it better. This is Windcharger. Looks just like this. That's him. That's the one I have. That's my Transformer. That's the first one. It looks just like that. I have to do some work on it. But like I know I was complaining, but that's how it transforms literally. Arms come out and legs flip out. But this was a little bit more better than the actual GoBot one. The GoBot one was just a little stiff. It was like it didn't even look like a robot. It was just like, at least this looks a little bit like something, But anyway, yeah, that was my first Transformer. Let's see, package art. Wow, look at that, it's cut out and everything. I love how they did this with the thing. And then they give you a little red piece of like acetate, and you put it over, and you can see the line. I mean, you can still see the line, but it was kind of like, oh, they're trying to hide some stuff. The GoBots had a the GoBots had a drag queen too, that purple and black one in drag. I guess so. Like I said, I wasn't that heavy into GoBots. Warrior, quick action equals quick victory. Yeah, I remember Windcharger. I keep saying Windcharger being like kind of a like he was like kind of a for a little guy. Windcharger is the fastest Autobot over short distances. Hey. Good in situations requiring fast, decisive action. Enthusiastic but impatient, short attention span. Casts powerful magnetic field which can attract or repel large metal objects. Smashes them at closer distances. Then these abilities use up tremendous energy. Often burns himself out due to carelessness. Oh, see? Like that stuff right there is, I mean, this is old, long time ago stuff, right? But still, that little description there is like kind of more research than I guess Michael Bay did. That's a joke. Sorry. Oh, so here's Wind Charger in the cartoon. I don't remember him in a cartoon. Where is he here? Yeah, there he is, right there. There he is, right there. Yeah, like, I mean, you look at these stills and like, this is not the best looking cartoon. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, but it still looked. I don't know what it was about it. Like, oh, it kind of looks better than the GoBots. Maybe it's the angles. Look at that's Scout, right? That was his name. It is Wind Charger. Yeah, didn't look anything like the toy, but still close enough. There's I forgot his name. There's Brawn. See, look how Brawn looked like. He looked, yeah. But Wind Charger was super small. That's why I liked him. No, he was my first Transformer. That's why I liked him. Wind Charger, and that's who the heck is it? Man, I'm forgetting all these freaking. See, look at all the little guys. That looks like Spike. There's Bumblebee. There's your boy. Problem with Bumblebee is he had horns. I'm like, why do you have horns, Bumblebee? Why? I'm just wondering. And where on the car did they go? I don't know. Oh, that's freaking Jetfire. I'm like, who's that? That's Jetfire. Okay, first of all, Jetfire is way bigger than that. Jetfire should be probably Optimus Prime's side. Okay, that's about right then. No, but he's kneeling. Oh, they're all kneeling. Okay, they're all kneeling. And there's what's the camera in the back? All right, so we have to look up the Queen. What is it called? GoBots. What was it called? Oh, you don't know. GoBots list. Cartoon list of characters. Oh, I'll do it this way. The GoBot. I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go to freaking Wikipedia. Is there IMDb for GoBots? There it is. Challenge of the GoBots. That's not exactly what I wanted. The GoBots. Is this a movie that came out or something? No, it's a series. Okay, cool. Oh, it was only on for a year. Eek. Eek, ook, ak. Oh, there you go. GoBots and Rock Lords. Battle of the Rock Lords. Silver Hawks. Remember that? Port le metal. Port le steel. Alright, so I wanted a list of them, but that's not really helping. Psykill was the name of the leader of the evil GoBots. Psykill. That's not a bad name, if I want to be honest. It's not a good name, but Leader 1 versus Psykill. Leader 1 and the Renegades, led by Psycho, who is bent on dominating Gobatron. This is such a ripoff of the Transformers, like Gobatron, Cybertron, and then Earth and the Galaxy. Let's look at this. Yeah, I mean, it's cleaner. I'm not gonna say it's not. Yeah, it's just Hanna-Barbera. That's the problem. And Psycho looked bad because his face was still there. Oh, so bad. What the heck is that? Who's that? Oh, is that Scooter? Yeah, it looks like Scooter. There. Oh, Scooter was so bad. You're right. Oh my God, Leader 1 looks really bad too. Whew. Wow. See, this is why I didn't like the GoBots. So we're still looking for the Queen. There's Leader 1. Leader 1 kind of look evil. I ain't gonna lie. His face is the eyes. Okay, we gotta get out of here. All right, so we're looking for a list. Oh, my bad. Went back to the Transformers. GoBots list. List of GoBot characters. Oh, there she is, right there. That's the one you're talking about. Was she trans? Or was she? Oh, it's drag queen. Oh yeah. You sure it was? I guess yeah. I guess you're right. I mean, that was just. I remember he was the goofball, I think, or whatever. I mean, at least his face. No, it's his arms and the legs. So much wrong with the GoBots. They just look ugly. They don't look good. And look at the toys. The toys actually look better than the cartoon. That's not bad. That's not bad right there. Sorry, I hit the mic. They had combiners and GoBots. I didn't know that. Oh. Even Leader 1 looks better. I had Leader 1. I think I had Leader 1. Did I have Leader One? I did not have Psycho. I would not. Nope. Trying to think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had Psycho. I mean, Leader One. That's cool. Now that's some cool art right there. That looks dope. Perfect 10 out of 10. What are they talking about? Oh, anyway. This looks good. Okay, so imagine the GoBots cartoon look like that, son. Imagine Leader One look like that with that's kind of like Transformer proportions, basically. That's all I'm asking for. It would kill. Like if they did an anime with the GoBots that look like that, come on, son, that would kill it. Be so cool. Then you go back to this like, oh, that's not good looking. That looks cool too. See, yeah, Hanna-Barbera needs to go kick rocks, man. Wow, that's cool. That's freaking dope. What is these? Master Force UK Action Toys, Spencer Talks, Machine Rope. That's not the Go. Is that? Wait a second. That is. Wow, that looks cool. That's exactly what I was talking about. An anime GoBot. That's it. It's way better. That's an ugly robot. Optimus Prime. That Optimus? Who is that? It looks like Optimus. I don't know who that is. Whatever. Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. Oh, snap. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. Machine Robo, Revenge of Kronos. Wait, is this a freaking anime? Hold up. Machine Robo, Revenge of Kronos. All right, Machine Robo of Kronos. Was it Kronos or Kronos? I don't remember. Oh, it's a TV show. What? Wait, hold up. I'm discovering stuff. Hold up, yo. Hold up. All right, Machine Robo, Revenge of Kronos, Wolf, Machine Robo. No, I don't see no GoBots in here, yo. Machine Robo is not the GoBots in Japan. Although they look real similar. Wait. That is. No, it's not. They bit the design, though. Where's Leader One? Hold up. Is that Leader One? Oh, my gosh. No way. This is crazy. Hold up. Dude, that is Psycho. Straight up. That's straight up Psycho. How come I never heard of Machine Robo? And that's Leader One. Wow, I had no idea. So now I gotta go and find Machine Robo. Oh, it's right here. Machine Robo. Where's the first episode? Revenge of Kronos. Man, no preview. Damn, man, that looks so much better than freaking GoBots. Dude, hey, Kaijudo. Machine Robo. Revenge of Kronos. I'm just saying. That looks way better. Transformer Slag. I don't know what that is. So, is that a game? Yeah, it's a game. Alright, so now I gotta go find the episodes of Machine Robo. Season 1, episode 17. Season 1, episode 6. Season 1, where's episode 1? 40? Jeez, they put a lot of freaking... Huh. I'm not gonna do it now, but I definitely have to look. Episode 5. When did Machine Robo come out? 13, 17, 14, 18, 3, 12, 11. Of course, they're not in order. Man, I never knew about this. God dog it. The GoBots. All right, I have to play a little bit of it. I want to see. God dog it. Oh, that's it. Look, that already looks way better. Wait. I can't hear nothing. Sorry. I don't understand that. Damn, son, look at. Come on. Already better. Kaijudo. I can't. Look at this. I can't. This destroys Transformers. Japan stole the GoBots and made it 1,000 times better. How does this happen? How does this happen? I didn't know about this. Look at that. Come on, son. It's like 12 frames per second. It's still better than the... Well, Transformers like 12 frames per second, too. Okay, that's a little crazy. Dude, how you going to... That looks good. I like animated debris punches. Is that what it's called? I don't know. When somebody punches and like you see stuff fly off. Like... The Machine Robo. Machine Robo. That's what they do. Machine Robo. That's what they transform into robots. Is that how that works? I don't understand. Then robot. Let me see. Oh. Okay. Don't need to hear. Sorry about that. Don't need to hear anymore. When did it come out? When did the Machine Robo come? Let me see. Let's see some action. Okay, that's pretty bad. Low budget. Still looks better than the GoBots. I'm sorry. That's the football. Yep, that's better. I love that. I love the animated blur stuff. They did that in Into the Spider-Verse too, but I love it more in 2D animation. Anyway, okay, we're good. We're good. Dude, I never knew about Machine Robo. And Leader 1 looks so cool. Man. Dude. I can't. Anyway. Alright. So it's time to well, I just unplugged my headphones. Time to build a bear. Time to hold on, let me get it. Need a new extension cable. Time to turn the AC back on because I'm hot. Time to so good. All right, time to blend it. Blend the time. Blend up my Fender. Oh, I didn't talk about Shazam because I don't want to spoil it. I guess. You know. So I will talk about Shazam next week. What was I doing? I was building a pod. That's what I was doing yesterday. Oh my, too far away. Look at the shiny and it's clear. So I gotta put words. I have to put a chair. What is this? I'm seeing something. Like, what is this? That can't be there. Where's my camera? Yesterday. Go like that. Let's see if it renders. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so it's just something with the resolution or something. You know what? This isn't as bad as I remember it being. Because I was working on it, I was like, you know why? Because I was looking at a reference photo that looks so much better than what I'm doing right here. But this, I guess this is going to be the first draft once again. Because I always do that. I'm like, first draft, and then I go back and I'm like, oh, that's ugly as hell. Let me make it better. You know. I think it's mainly this section right here. I think I might have to redo that whole thing. Make it more like this, but I like how it's kind of formed to it. Because what I did, I took the tube shape and then I just made it bigger, changed the material, and extruded some layers. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Which way is it? Push that back. Take this. D. Exit out. No. Not Control D. There. Change the material, which would be to 10. No, not 10. Well, we'll leave it at 10 for now. Let's see, scale. Oh no, I need to kill it first. I mean, kill it, not kill it, but you know. Kill him with the owl. 7. Well, I guess I could do it this way first. Then 3, yeah, 3 this way second. This way third. Why is it not grabbing those? Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not about backside. Boom, boom, boom. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Here we go, yo. Come on, man. Stop playing. Clean. Clean was my body and hair, so I will keep this so that I can do it. I can do with it. Oh, that's why it wasn't freaking working. I guess I didn't have the right selection on. All right, so let's oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Scale Z? Oh yeah, well that kind of works. I should just delete it. Yeah. Wait. No, I'm not gonna do that. GZ. Here we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. And so, since we have that selected, we can do one of these. Extrude. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Going pretty deep there. Uh-oh, messed up. That's kind of cool, though. Huh. Hold up. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to extrude the... I guess I could do that, yeah. I'll do it this way. And then I will do... Oops. Shoot. Oh, wait. Hold up. Oh, I went out with it. I gotta go out anyway, so if I go in and out. Yeah, that does it. In and out. In and then out. Like that. Yeah, let's go a little bit bigger. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Yeah. Maybe. And then I need to scale the whole thing. Scale. Which way do I scale? Do I scale it Y? Y and X? Scale X. No. Scale X. Scale Y. That's might be too big because I made that lip big. Yeah, I think I messed up already. So let's see. So it's gonna be like that. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. I mean, it's kinda, but it's not. But yeah. So let's just pretend that the glass doesn't go all the way down. Let's just pretend that the glass doesn't go all the way down. Is there a space? Oh, there's a space. Oh, that's not gonna. I mean, it'll work for my shot, but I don't know. Do it that way. I don't know. And that material's got to go. I don't know. Is that what that is? No, that's no material on there. 5. I'll do 5 on there too. As well. And this one's 5 as well. So it's all the same color. I'll probably go back and vary it. So I need to scale this back down again. So let's scale Y. So that is not. Looks like a frickin' toilet bowl. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. Hold on. That's how you break it. Alright, let's see what we can do. Before we destroy everything, let's see if we can salvage it. I don't see how. Let me move it out of there. Yo, what? Oh, hold up. Oh. Okay. It's a toilet bowl. Yummy toilet bowl of the future. Alright, so let's try to make this better. No, not sure how, but we're gonna try. Yes, we are. The Go Bots got me on the Go Bots now. Even their song wasn't better. Transformers had a way better song. On the second season, not the first season. First season was it was dumb. I didn't like it. But that first season was like. First season was like boom. All right, let's. Oh wait, what happened here? Oh, that's why I did that. All right, do it that way. All right, so let's scale it back in. I think I'm going to take all of it and scale it X so it's a little squashed, less roundy. And then I want to take half of this and kill it and I kill it with the alright, and then wait. I'm missing some. Well, that's okay. I don't need those in the back. Actually, I should get rid of those too. Get rid of those and those. Let's see what happens. Okay, get rid of those and those and those. And one more. Okay. Oh, that's still there. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that right now. How does it go? Oh, it goes in a little bit. That's fine. Find a little bit of variation on that. That looks alright. Oh, so there. Okay, there's a mess up here. Let's see. There's a missing piece there, so let's make it even. Even. And wait, is that even? No. I'm gonna take you out. And now it's even? No, now there's one missing there. What's going on here, buddy? Oh no, that is even right there. I'm dumb. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I can't see it. Do it this way. So I have to put something here and here to block that. Unless I should have mirrored. Yeah, let me mirror this real quick. Actually, object. Do. So I gotta cut it in half. Cut it here. Delete it. Cut it here. Delete it. Cut it here. Oh. So let's see how we can do this. Let's go back. Put you back there. So it'll be like, oh, it's pretty, yeah, like that. There you go. And now we need to make this come out there. So if we what's it do you say? Okay, no. Just making sure chat wasn't froze. So so if I extrude Y, it does that. Oop. I'd have to do it like one at a time or something. That's not bad. I'd rather it be smooth though, but I'm not adding all that geometry. So let's do this. There. Do it one section at a time. Oh, I did another E. I didn't want to. Let me do that. Let me just GY it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. I see what it does. That's all right. Do I need? There you go. Oh, okay, good. Oh, I probably have to go down with this one. I think this is similar to what I did before. I messed it all up. Let me just do, actually, do this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh no. So that's gotta go in a little bit. Ah, not like that. What? Wait, what? What's going on here? Why is it separating? Huh. That's weird. Alright, so let's hold off for a second. I think I might put something in there. Cause that looks okay. Not really, but it looks sure. I mean, it looked better than what it was. Yeah, maybe I could put a light in the background or something. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Let's do the thing that we're supposed to do, and we do the thing. We do the thing. On to do the thing. Oh, why did I apply it? I didn't finish it. So that looks like that's not bad. It's not good. It's not good at all. I think I know what I could do. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo, yo. Can't see him. Okay, so let's see if I can make this better. So it would be X. it's denting those. Hold up. So if we go like that. What? The Go Bots. Oh boy. Okay, we get some issues here with the. I don't know why those are separated. Whatever. Now, let's not do that. Let me see. I'll go smooth this on. That doesn't do anything. And there's a space here, which is not good. So I have to. Why is there a space? Did I change something in the? Yeah, I did. No, is it the merge? Yeah, we go. Merge limit. There we go. Boom. Boom. The new toilet bowl is better. It's not better. I'm getting rid of. Probably gonna get rid of that sting. So let me see if I can. I gotta fix that again. See how far back it'll go. That's it. Great. Great. Alright, so I need to do the merge limit too. Okay. Does it need to be 4? 3, 2, 3. Alright, so I have to put something. I'll put something in front of that. I'll just put something in front of that. That way it won't look so ugly. Ugly. This whole thing looks horrible. It really does. The more I look at it, I'm like, ugh. It's like a freaking toilet bowl. Alright, I'm getting rid of this again. I'm getting rid of. I need this to be more kind of not like a refrigerator, more like a just better. Does that make sense? More like a better, not like a refrigerator. You know what I mean? I mean, you know. And let me see if I can. That's where we had our first date. Yeah, something like that. That's better already. That looks like an arcade cabinet. You know what? I'm alright with that. Futuristic arcade cabinet is actually a pod HAL. Get it? Oh, that's not good, but we're not going to see the back of it, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I should pop that back, though. But I was doing that, I think, yeah, and that didn't work because of that stuff. So I left it. Alright, so we're going to I might grab the no, that might not work. I was gonna say I was gonna grab the chair from the space station, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll build something in here specific, because actually I need something like here. Wait. Oh wait, I have to design this a little bit differently. I think it has to be higher, like here, where it's just covering the face and the. Yeah, do a cube. I was watching Steam Boy the other day. I like that movie. The music is so good. Steve Jablonsky, this is Ding Man. That's how the music sounds in my brain. There it goes. Oops. Let's see. There you go. Perfect. It's perfect. Now it's perfect. Now it is complete. Dun it. Oops, wrong way. That's about right there. I have to do another boolean on that, but I wanna see if I can do something here. Oh, I have to apply it. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Alright. This side and this side. There we go. Like that. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, that'll work too. What do I have to do? Oh, I have to do these. Yeah. This side and this side. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe I do need to make it scale it. Yeah, I'll do that. Nope. Yep. That way it fills in pretty much all of the bottom, not quite. So I'll have to tuck that in. So if I do a boolean, let me see. That's okay. It's a little too. Yeah, this is right here. Let me see something. I need to move this in. Something like. Yeah, I think these two need to go in a little bit. Yeah. Maybe this needs to go in too. Oh, that's not gonna work. Because I didn't do. Maybe if I scale the centerpiece. No, it's not. It's not working. I probably have to do it all, right? I mean, an easier way would be to just. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Except for the bottom, actually. Wait, how's that gonna look? Oh, that's alright. Can't go too small. I don't know if that's gonna. No, because this is a little bit wider. I can make this smaller. Let me see. Scale Y. Yeah, like that. Even though, hold on a second. It's kind of causing problems now. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta keep it big, so I'll just scale this out. Maybe I'll put some, like a grate or something on the bottom there to cover that up. So let's do a boolean. Let's see if this will work here. So wait, this is cylinder. That's key. Well, that doesn't matter. Boolean difference cylinder. Boom! Did it already. There you go. Boom. Done, done, and done. Why did it work on that one and not? I guess because it's clear, you can see it. You know. Honestly, I don't really need to do the interior. I need to do some kind of a panel here, probably a little readout. Alright, I'm not done, but you know, I am really kind of sick of this thing. I don't know why. It's not good, that's why. It's not good. It's horrible. Alright, let's go to my hallway. Yeah, that's where the pod was. I should just delete that actually. Alright, let me put it where it's supposed to be. Let's see. Rotate 90Y. Oh, it's way too big. Scale. So it needs to go that way. This guy needs to get out of there. Well, actually, I'll leave it there for now because I think it's lined up. Oh shoot, where'd it go? I could just hit the collection, right? Where's my pod? Nope. It's not it. There it is. Okay, that should do it. I gotta find it. There it is. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Alright, so let me take this thing out. And that thing. And that thing. Wow, that's a lot of things. And that thing. And then we go back. Something like that. Make it in the middle. And then we gotta do the camera. Oops, that. Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. So that needs to be closer. GX. Oops. Something like that. Is that? That's a little off. There we go. Boom. That's it right there. Alright, so that seems to be right. Boom. She wakes up. not supposed to jump all the way quickly. It's pretty good. Even though that is not the final design of the pod, because I still suck at designing stuff. So I'm going to have to probably, I mean, it's, you know, it's practice. I have to keep at it, make it better. Problem is, it's too square. It needs to be chunky, but shapely, but not a freaking arcade cabinet, you know. So I'm learning. Wait, hold up. Oh man, something's gone. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd my thing go? I can't even say this. Where's my walls? I deleted them. I know I deleted. Okay, I can't do this. Jeez. I worked hard on those walls. Yes, I want to quit. Jeez. I'm glad there aren't. We're good. We're back. We're back, baby. That's my thing. I'm looking forward. Like zoom. Yay. Good. Alright, good. We're all back. We're all back here. That's okay. So this isn't the final one anyway. So I have to redo it in the other. So that's good. That's a good. Sorry. The GoBots. See, Kaijuro, Kaijuro, can't even talk. Kaijuro got me singing the GoBots theme. Don't know why. It's a horrible show. Don't ever watch it. Ever. Never watch the GoBots. Sorry. I mean, it's not that bad. It's bad. I think that's the one. Yeah, I guess that's it. Huh. The GoBots. Yeah, that's it. So I have so much to do. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Oh, sorry, I can't sing that because yeah, he's a bad man. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Nebula looks good. I will keep you. I still have to figure out the galaxy. I changed the window thing to I just copy and pasted the other one, which makes sense because you figure all the windows would be similar constructed. So I'll change pretty much everything in this room except for the chair. La da da dee 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 da. Now I got freaking the scenario in my head. Here we go, yo. Here we go. Okay, we can fast forward to this. Hey, Bo knows this. What? So this shuttle, when I get it, if I can get the shuttle right, then I'll be able to do the pod and all that other stuff. It is a specific design aesthetic that I'm looking for. I just have to think about how I need to build it. And there's certain things that I want to do, like in creating like the panels and stuff. I haven't figured out how to do it efficiently yet, and that's the problem. Main problem. The main problem. Random sparkles. son. So that works. That works. This will go in Zoop. Wait, what happened here? Oh, okay, that's good. Zoop, flying through objects, 0G. Oh, that's broken. Gotta fix that. That's good though. Another 0G, then zoop, comes out. Yeah, that'll be cool. I still want to try that fluid animation type of thing with. I'd have to look that up. 0G fluid animation in Blender. Let me see if they have that real quick. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the L scenario? KS, the L scenario. I'll put it in that. Oh, that's not even better. I'll put it there. Zero G fluid simulation in Blender, baby. Blender fluid simulation plus 0G. 9 years ago. Does not help me. I need right now years ago. Let me look at this 10-second clip. I guess that works. What else? Let's just where's the 2 years ago? Man, there's some old stuff. I guess I gotta put 2.8. Jeez. Guess nobody's done it yet, huh? It's probably the same. Okay, it's nothing. It's 10 months ago. Flip fluids add-on for Blender. Slow motion flip. No, I saw this one, the water simulation. Blender simple gravity simulation. Zero gravity Blender fluid. The problem with Blender, not Blender, but I just totally forgot what I was gonna say. The problem with fluid simulation. Oh, the problem with the fluid simulation in the 0G space is not the 0G. It's just that am I gonna make it so that the camera fly through is gonna affect the things that are, or is it just gonna be kind of a slow? Maybe I'll just have them floating around like sparkles of water with a little bit of kind of shake to them or something. Let me see, 7 years ago. Jeez. Okay, he's got a. Oh, that's pretty dope. Oh, he's got all kind of forces. So I would need just like a sphere, a couple of spheres of water that are a little bit deforming a little bit, you know, like a little bit. That's what I'll do instead of having it like animate through stuff or whatever. I'll just have them just floating in because everything's kind of still. Nothing is. Blender 2.8 water simulation mini core. No, that's not what I need. I need 0G and 2.8, which doesn't exist yet. Yeah, everything's older. Ocean. Ooh, realistic ocean shader in Blender. That should come in handy. I get that. Blender simulation, fluid simulation, fluid drop. Oh, the ink in the water. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Fluid particles. Ooh, wait. Fluid particle simulation. Bake time is 5 to 10 minutes. Wait, there's another render? I mean, there's another blend, 2.8.47? What am I on? Hold on. 2.8. Let me see. Support for editing, posing multiple objects at once? Ooh. Is that what the collection stuff is, or was that in there before? I don't even know. Cycles, new volume and hair shaders, bevel, ambient inclusion shaders, along with it. Yeah, I haven't gone back into cycles yet. But. And I think I'm going to dip into the animation and rigging. I might actually try that, because I watched the spring short that they put out, the render animation people. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. It's not, I mean, there's a bunch of people who work on it, but I was like, that's not bad right there. So I need a Blender, I guess, Blender Foundation. Blender Nation. It's not what I wanted. Fresh Blender news every day. Automatic face rig generation. I wish that was free. Creating shape keys in Blender. Wow. Gondola meme rendering. Baked levels or Eevee. Definitely Eevee material. Definitely Eevee material. What is this? Perfectly baked levels for Eevee. Game animation. Complete build animation. Compile build animation nodes. Install animation nodes. How to compile build the animation nodes in the solution action nodes. Meta balls. That's what meta balls is for. They use it for a base for sculpting. That's what meta balls is for. Oh, I'm such a dummy. So I can use meta ball to shape the face and shoulders and then just kind of go from there. I don't know if I want to use... Do I want to use... Wait, you could change the sculpt into a object, right? I mean, or does it do it automatically? I don't even know how that works. The sculpt is an object, though. If you sculpt something, you just kind of change the polygons. I don't know. See? Noob. Anyway. So metaballs is the way. Way to go. Alright, so let me do this real quick while I'm here. While I'm here, I'm going to make some walls here because I'm tired of looking at... Okay. I'm tired of looking at freaking... Tired of looking at freaking... yeah. That's what I'm tired of looking at. know I don't watch the show. That's what happens when you goof off. You'll mess up. One last guy. One last guy. Is there any? So see something there. What's that? What is that? No, just an artifact or something. I don't know what that is. Something. Whatever. All right. Cool. Hey, what are you doing? I can just stretch this out because it doesn't need to be actually perfect because it's oh, what am I doing? 7. It's gotta go like here. Do do doodly do doodly do doodly doodly goo. What? That's not what I wanted. Rotate. There we go. Do 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 do. And that, we need something there too. Let's do that. What the hell is going on here? There we go. Had it right the first time. Flash. Boom. Oh, oh. Savior of the universe. Universe. Flash. Boom. Oh, oh. He'll save every one of us. He'll save one of us. Something about one of us. Flash. Boom. Alright, let me see if I can uh-oh. Uh-oh. Already it's like uh-oh. Flash. Boom. Uh-oh. Wow, wow. Do that. Oh, I can do that. I know I can do it. I can do this. Boop. Bip. Bippity boopity. Zippity zoopity. I can actually do it like that. Come at it. Yeah. 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 Alright. This could be. Let's go with that way more. Let's do that. Now I'm whistling a stupid song. Thank you. Thank you, songs of the world. Alright, that's okay. Got some corners to fill up, but at least there's some walls, kind of, sorta. Alright, let's see. Let's see what you look like. Whatever. Feels more like a room instead of platform floating in space. 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 Ain't there space right there? High space. So if I something, I don't remember the word. No, 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 no. And I something. Alright. Let's subdivide. Okay, that works. Something. Ooh, oh. Hold up. How is that? How? We've come to an issue. Issue is a very big deal. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see some here. Zoom. Okay, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. God dog it. So I'll do it like that. I guess I'm gonna scale this one down. Let's see if I can do this. Scale Z. No, this way. I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay, so it's not quite there yet, but it's better than it was. Let's see. Kind of looks like a little bit. Alright, so it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't matter. So what is coming through here, you're not seeing it anyway. It's just that it's right there. So let's scale Z again. No, this way. And GZ. And that's about it right there, I think. Yeah, that's it right there. Well, I mean, I guess it, yeah, I like the shape of the hallways better. The square, not a square shape. The squashed. Octagon? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, octagonal shape. So we got to do these to all of these. All of these are going to be the same, so we're going to squash these as well. Which is fine, it's just this hallway. I think I can do it right now, actually. Why don't I do it right now? Scale Z. Wrong way. This way. Up. Something like that. GZ. Down. Oh. Whoa. What's that stuff? I'm gonna have to move the floor up. Let me do it first. Whoa, too far. Oh no! Is it both of them? No. Stupid. This. No. This. No. This. This. And this. No. This. Oh, that was it. Stupid. That one. And that one. Yes! Got you, mother flower. Got you. I got you. I'm coming. Remember that? I'm coming. Wait, is this gonna be right? Actually, like this. I mean, I'm gonna rebuild these anyway, so but it's fine. That's not bad. I already like it better already, only just because the shape is different. Just feels better. Anyway, that's enough for tonight. We'll go inside and play some Xbox. Xbox! Something else. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. allgames.com/live. That's the place to be if you want to hear stuff. Other shows on All Games. Pop Belly, Dead Pixel, Live, WE, I guess. B Team, 4201, Fantastic Forum, Fantastic Forum. The other one, Zombie Cast. I was about to say Spooky Hour, Horror Hour. Zombie Cast. Also, forgetting something. I wish Cat and Fox would come back, but whatever. Whatever, Kitsune. Whatever. You and Casey should do a show. Just saying. I'm tired. Booga looga blah. Zibble blah. See you later blah. I'll be back tomorrow doing the same thing. Hopefully better. Tilt-a-wait. Tilt-a-wait. That's my call. That's my bye-bye call. Tilt-a-wait. That's what I say. Oh, I gotta do this, huh? Tilt-a-wait. Late.